So it is back to class for thousands of Brevard County students this morning, and in the coming weeks, other Central Florida schools will all follow suit, kicking the kids back to class right where they belong. And parents, it's not only an adjustment for your children, but it's an adjustment for you as well, keeping everybody on track and doing what they're supposed to. So this morning, we have a few tips to help you cope. Counselor Jim West is here with Total Life Counseling. Good morning.
Good morning, Heidi.
A lot of things to go over for parents. You have to kind of get back into the rhythm of school yourselves. What's the number one thing that parents need to be doing with their kids to make sure that they're communicating well and getting things done?
Well, middle school is the time that they go from being a child to a biological adult. That's what teenager...
A biological adult? That's
yes.
disturbing.
Isn't that scary?
Yes.
I mean, if you just think 150 years ago, from the beginning of time till about 150 years ago, they were on their own at 13, 14 years of age.
It's a good thing they're not now.
Yeah.
That's real bad.
But they still have that biological component. They're not emotionally ready. They're not socially, economically ready to be independent. But they have this feeling they want to be independent. They want to do their own thing. And so, parents need to go from that transition of parenting a child to parenting an adult. How many adults like to be told what to do?
None.
Yeah. And so you have parents that are like, wait, are you telling me I can't tell my kids what to do? No, I'm not saying that, but just got to be careful how we do it. We need to lead them to the solution. So we need to help them increase their confidence. We need to work on organization skills. The teacher's not going to hold their hand anymore in middle school. So we need to help them with a backpack, a planner, keeping up to date. They need to go to the school open house, meet with the teachers, and help the students find where their classrooms are. Those are some things that they can do to increase their confidence.
One thing we were talking about a little bit earlier this morning that I find is important for kids, whether they're in elementary or on up, is that at some point you have to let your kids sense a little failure. So does that mean if they come to you and say, Mom, I have a book report due, it's tomorrow, they've known about it for 2 weeks, do you let them fail, or do you stay up till 2 in the morning and help them get it done? You know,
that's a good question. Sometimes if they have ADHD, they still need some additional help and some hand-holding per se. I wouldn't call it that with the kid, but the teenager. But most of them, it's okay to learn to fail. You know, there's failure as far as school, there's sports. Thomas Edison failed around 1,000 times in making a light bulb. When a reporter asked him, how many times did you fail? He said, actually, I found 1,000 ways not to make a light bulb. There's a really good lesson there. He learned how not to do it so that he didn't repeat the same mistake. So failures can be opportunities for experiences that they can learn from.
I know as a parent, one of the most important things, and maybe one of the hardest things too, is being there and making sure that you give the kids the time they need. How do you do that, and how do you make it work?
Right, the kids don't want you around during this time, but it's really important, I think, that we are present and that they need us actually more now than ever. So we need to be approachable. So if we're coaching instead of telling them to do it because I told you to, which is the parenting a child, if we're coaching them, then they're going to be approachable. They're going to feel they can come to you with big problems and talk to you about things. And so we need to listen. We need to validate their feelings no matter how crazy it sounds. Girls get estrogen bursts every 15 minutes.
Oh, that's pleasant.
It's probably a shock to you, but you know,
I've never heard of
all
this.
the emotions that they're getting is going to cause things to be really intense, and it's going to be always, never. And so instead of saying, oh, that's not true, say, I can see you're upset. We need to validate them, empathize with them. I think that's going to be really helpful in helping them get through this transition.
Some good information, Jim West with Total Life Counseling Center. I know we've already been feeling that at my house. Real fast. I can't do it. I need to be sent back to school. He's got some great tips. We'll post them for you at myfoxterletter.com.
Thank you, Heidi.
Thanks for coming in. Mike.
Total Life Counseling Center. Total Life Counseling Center. Total Life. Okay. Let's stop. Thank you, Heidi. Thank you, Jim.